are you? Amanda, Seint Artist, and we're going to do our makeup today. I'm not sure what colors. I have an idea in my head on what I want to do. I want it neutral. No, I don't. I don't know what I want. So I'm going to play with my makeup. I'm going to get my favorite brightening to prep my lid, which is Versailles. And it has some red undertones to it. It's super pretty. I have a little event tonight, so I wanted to be snazzy. So I'm going in with this brightening. This is our lightest, but you can see here how it has those pink undertones. This is a really cool tone. This is a really warm tone, and this is really bright. That's a really good example, Amanda. Good job. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going into Versailles, and I am going to prep my lid, lash to brow, and I'm going to push this right in here. I really like putting Versailles right in that corner there because it really brightens things up without adding a shimmer, especially if I'm going to an event and I know that I'm not going to be able to touch up my makeup. I don't like adding a shimmer there because I feel like it can get really gunky. So I'm going to take a little extra, pop it in. Look at that. I like that. Okay, so let's go into Cupcake. That is a light powder. It's almost gone, but it's a really light powder. It's matte. And I'm just going to put this on. It's going to absorb the moisture of that cream and make for a really nice blending surface. And so I've matted out and it's all one color. It's ready to be beautified. And now I've put powder on to absorb that moisture. It won't crease and it'll blend out really nice. Look at how nice and bright and fresh this surface is. This hair has not been done. Wow. I look like I could report the weather. Okay. Today's weather is 100% chance of rain, 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts, and look, we're gonna have a flood warning. All things that were on my phone today. Okay, so let's play with some colors. My favorite is always in the fall, mixing an orange with this. I just did a tutorial on it the other day, and I'm gonna start this one the same. So I'm gonna clean this brush. I'm going back into Havana, just like I did the other day, Havana and Hija. So I'm gonna go into Havana, this really pretty bright orange, and I'm just gonna pop this right up here. Oh, I like that a lot. So we're just gonna pop that. Oh, that is pretty. Look at that. It's pretty. Okay, get it? And I'm gonna get it over here too. And I put this really high up on my brow bone because as soon as I open my eyes and my face is resting, as my daughter calls it, all my color gets lost in the sagginess of my hooded eyes. All right, so I'm gonna put that in. I'm gonna switch to the smaller end and I'm gonna go into Hija, this pink color, and I'm gonna go right at the bottom of it. And it's just this real, look at that. Can't tell me. If you don't, okay, if you're looking to add anything to your palette, grab Hija and Havana. This is so pretty. You could do Havana, Leo, or Zion, and it's a good combination if you're wanting to add anything to your palette. Do that. Look at that. Boy, don't I make great faces when I'm applying this. And so I'm just putting that in, that pink into it, bringing this out. Okay, so I'm going to, I don't know, I hear my daughter. And we all know how much she loves popping in. So she'll probably come and pop in again. I really want to go into Amethyst. So I've got all my colors in here. Amethyst is a really pretty deep brown or purple. What am I thinking? This guy. I'm going to pop that one in. I'm going to use the multitasker brush. This guy right here. And I'm going to go into, I'm going to grab a little mirror. I'm gonna go into Amethyst. Sometimes when I just wing it, it can be real fun. So I am going to bring Amethyst across the whole lash line pretty thick. And then I'll pop it halfway across the lid. Does that make sense? Amethyst is so pretty. And I'm not going to be as crazy on the lower lash line, so I'm not bringing Amethyst down. I'm going into the crease here. I'm just kind of matching this. This is really pretty. Okay. Amethyst is so good. I suggested this to somebody who they got it and they wanted some examples of it for some good deep moody eyes. This would be a good one. Probably going to tag her in it. Okay. That's pretty. Okay, I'm going to use that brush, has some cream on it. So I'm going to go in with this guy. Oh, that's better. Okay. So now I'm going to flip it to this fluffy end. I need a cleaning towel. There we go. Gosh, good thing I throw these things everywhere. Seriously, if you have multiple palettes, grab a bunch of these, keep them everywhere. I am going to go in and I'm just going to give this a little blend. Lighten it up. Bring it, oh, that's so pretty. I don't mean toot my own horn here, but this is pretty. And I'm just kind of pulling it out right here. Guys. Toot toot. Okay, let's go into Gigi. I gouged my finger into it a while ago. Gigi is it's like a gunmetal color. I'm gonna rub my finger on it. Ooh. And I'm gonna bring that right up here because you know how I had left that little bit of the lid? Gigi. And I'm gonna pull this up right there. Oh. Okay, where's that fluffy guy? Clean her out, fluff it in. This needs more. I'm gonna put it on the brush. There we go. That's pretty. All right, let's talk about the lower lash line. I'm gonna clean out the small end and I wanna keep this really light and kind of neutral. I mean, it looks like there's some under there. It's probably yesterday's mascara. I'm gonna go into Cafe. Cafe is really pretty. If you have the color Basic, it's super close. It's just this, look at that, that's pretty. It's just a really good neutral brown. It's light. I like it. I like them all. I hate when people are like, what are your top picks? All of them. I'm trying to think if there's one that I'm really not a fan of, but there's always, that's not true. I will tell you, okay, top secret information here. There's a few that I don't love. And I'll show you one. It looks like I use it a lot, but I don't. Aries, I don't like it. So there you go. I just trashed one product. All right. So I'm going to go do the other side now. So I'm going into Amethyst again with the multitasker brush. And I'm going across here. Again, you don't have to be so perfect with this because you're going to blend it halfway into the lid, come up to the crease. And then pull it up onto that brow bone on the outside if you're hooded. I'm going to grab that eyeshadow brush. My stuff is making stuff fall. All right, going into that short end, and I'm just gonna deepen this. Flip it, clean it, and blend it. Ooh, I do like it. That's so pretty. I really like it. You could even take the Glamazing Illuminator. If I didn't have somewhere to be, I would do it. You could Gigi and pop this in. This would be a really pretty bridal look. This would be a pretty, oh, that's pretty. It'll be a bridesmaid kind of look. Ooh, that's good. Okay, I'm gonna go into Drift, another favorite of mine. I'm trying to think if there's any other ones where I'm like, I could do without it. There's really not. There's some that are hard to work with, which I don't think rules things out, but Everest, and I can show you why. Everest and Sis. These are two really pretty colors, but you can see how there's almost a film on them, and it makes it kind of hard to pick things up. So you have to scuff them up a little bit. I would say if I wouldn't down them out. I wouldn't say I'm against them, but they are difficult. So I'm going into Drift, which is this guy right here. It's a champagne color. Very pretty. And I'm just gonna go right here under my brow bone, or under my brow with it, just to give it some highlighting. And then I'm gonna come in right here. Right there. You can't really see it, but it's just like this perfect touch. If you have Rome or Sabrina, this is pretty much the same. I like it better. It just kind of goes on a little better, like butter. It's really good. Okay, let's go into eyeliners. Going in with my Maybelline Tattoo Studio, and I'm gonna waterline. Oh, I just got my eyeball. There we go. Just going in, and I'm gonna get the lid here on the edge. Just living on the edge, like Bon Jovi. Okay. Who didn't love Bon Jovi? Oh. Okay, so I'm just waterlining. I'm gonna waterline down. Oh, I didn't put Cafe. Hello. Hello, I need to get Cafe under my lid. Where'd you go? Okay, so Cafe needs to go right down here. Oh, that's pretty. There's some people who like putting their contours there, and that's not a bad idea either. I just haven't done it yet. Okay, so waterlining. What I really like is that I'm doing this in my phone. So anytime you're gonna take pictures, you should keep your phone close by, because when you're taking pictures, you lose a good 50% of the makeup that you put on your face, which is why you'll see some people with such overly dramatic makeup. They could have been doing pictures. All right, lower waterline. Right here, getting the lash line. Then I'm gonna smoke this out just a smidge with my eye smudger, but I wanna clean it off with my tile. I love that thing. So I'm just gonna smoke this out like that. And I need to waterline and do the same thing over here. Get a little lash line right here. I love how this just finishes it off. Mascara takes your makeup to a whole different level. I kind of want to bring, that would be pretty. Okay, changing my mind here. I'm gonna take this eye smudger brush. I'm gonna clean it off, and I'm gonna go into Havana, that orange color. Ooh, I got another idea. I am going to put that just right out here, and I'm gonna pop it right here. It's a really light color. You can't totally tell, but it's just bringing it all kind of together. So after that, I'm gonna go into As You Wish. Now, As You Wish is a shimmer, and it has an iridescent pink to it. It's so pretty. I'm gonna put my eyeshadow brush into here, and I'm gonna put that right here. Oh, that's pretty. Just kind of brings it all together. Okay. There we go. Okay, that's all I want to do. Okay. Let's get my daughter in here. Yeah, honey? What? Okay, we're gonna be leaving soon. Okay.
The movie is over.
Say hi to everybody. Good. Good. She just loves coming in here. All right, I'm gonna do.
I want another movie.
Okay, we can do that, but you needed one. Ask nicely.
Please.
There we go. And let me finish doing this. Grabbing that. Every time I think I want a big, massive wing, I really don't. I'm kind of following the way my eyeshadow's pulling. And then I'm gonna color it in now that I've done that. All right. So, just coloring that in. There we go. Look at that. That looks so much better. Look at how it just pulled my eye up. So I'm going to go over here and draw a line. And then draw it up. Pull. And then fill it in. I'd say that's the best way to try doing. If anybody's like, I'm not good at liquid liner, don't try drawing a straight line on your lash line. There's just no way to do it. But if you draw it just above it and then fill it in, you'll hit the mark every time. All right, mascara time, mascara time. All right, so I'm just gonna grab this at the bottom. This is so pretty. I'm really digging this one. All right, so wiggling at the root and pulling. The other nice thing is when you're putting on your mascara, you can see where you've missed on your eyeliner so that you can grab it and fix it. Right there. Didn't quite make it to the lash line. Thank you, mascara wand. All right. So, I'm gonna get this one on and then get that lower lash line. Like that. Oh, wow. Sometimes my eye makeup doesn't look too bad. Sometimes I get pretty excited about it. All right. Let's see. This turned out really good. I think Amethyst is my new favorite. Oh, we got the whole fam bam in here breathing heavy. Okay. Getting that lower lash line. Honestly, I'm terrified she's gonna hit my chair. And then I'll stab myself in the eye. Out of that closet, please. I know.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the look. So what I'm going to do is, with the magic of video editing again, I'm going to zoom in on my eyes and I'm going to say, looky, looky. Isn't that pretty? I love it. Did I buff it? I can't tell with my mascara. No, it's just my eyes. All right, so that's the look. I think this is really pretty. Okay, so I did Havana with Hija, and then I did Amethyst and Gigi, and then Cafe on my lower lash line. I sure didn't win my husband over with my sexy wig. Okay, that's it. Have a good day.